let me see. Okay, so we do indeed have sound. Let's get it going. I'm in the wrong tab. That's fun. Right now, I'm kind of copying. Not exactly copying, but there was once upon a time. Alright. Yeah, no. There is a map that's actually like Roman Republic, like age, Europe, if that makes sense. And they had the nomads in a really smart configuration that really properly displayed what nomads were like. And I really liked the idea, so I'm probably commandeering it. These over here, there are more city-state slash tribes. It's not the shape I wanted. There. Yeah, you're part of Purple Heights. You're part of Purple Height. You're part of these guys. Who are you part of? Also part of Purple Height? Okay, in that case. And we'll actually even do this. It's going to be a bit harder to make anything larger. But I do like the idea of just having these guys really spread out. There we go. So now, I do. Why is it not? Why is it not working? Oh, because it still got that. Delete. Alright. Yes. 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 Okay. I actually forgot. Okay, I need to make these guys a bit bigger, but what I can do is probably just do that. Because I do like the idea of just having these guys kind of just be everywhere. And yet nowhere at once. If that makes sense. Just kind of spreading these guys out and about. There we go. It looks almost kind of ugly, I kind of want to add somebody else to the black corner. The Black Haven coalition, but I don't think that would be really worthwhile. No, I could put... Who's this? Okay. Alright. I wasn't supposed to be editing the maps, as the stream says. It's supposed to be a, a flag session. Unfortunately, I've probably just made my job a whole lot worse, but it should be fine. So Purple Height, who has Grand Keep as their meanie vassal. Just want to make this look fairly natural. I play a little bit of everything, really. Yeah, I play. I prefer Crusade. For blah, 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 blah. I prefer flipping Victoria 2 over Victoria 3 for obvious reasons. But basically mega campaigns. Basically, if I had to shorten it up. So, we're talking about Crusader Kings 3, Crusader Kings 2, flipping, moving on to EU 4, and then I have Hearts of Iron, Hearts of Iron 3, oh, what else? Um, Hearts of Iron 3, Hearts of Iron 4, flipping, then Stellaris. I actually do want, I don't have it. Is it DEF CON? I think it's called no, yes. Maybe. Maybe it's called DEF CON. And I heard that they came out with it's either called DEF CON or ICBM, but they came out with a second one, and I really, really, really am excited to eventually get my hands on it. Currently trying to get myself up right, but would be nice to have my hands on it. I don't need the grid, please and thank you. The grid serves no purpose for me. For me, it does serve a purpose if you're trying to do proportional things and whatnot, but not for me. Oh no. Okay, meshy, meshy, mesh. Get the cool 2 gunfarmer. What does, hold on, what do they look like? Okay, those are fairly different colors. One's a bit more of an orange. This is, should be fine. That should be fine. Let me see. Yeah, that should be fine. Bah humbug. It should be fine. Daqui close. Man. We'll make this one real. It would be nice if I could actually properly type. And we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna save the pack. So now, pretty much the entire alliance should have something. Yes, yes, indeed, indeed. Got my Empire flag here, got Crayel, Newly, which is real nice. I actually do have this flag pack on the Steam Workshop. In the game, I think it will pop up here. Did I press the right buttons? What buttons do I have to press? There we go. Is it gonna pop up? Do. No? Is it not showing up for you guys? I don't think that shows up for you guys. That does not show up for you guys. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let me save the scenario. I wonder if I could. I don't think I can quite do that. But I do have to actually create a flag for this darn thing over here. Shan't be too difficult, Stug. Cause I have some ideas. Shave off all of those. You can tell how off this is at an angle and whatnot just by taking off the little branch on the side. A little bit more pink, a little bit less pink, a little bit more purple, I guess. Put it over there and boop, zip boop, zip boop, boop, boop. Grab some of that. Go ahead and probably not that big. There we go. Gonna grab some of this. Splash on some of that. Throw there. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Here we go. Smash, smash. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. There we go. City, state, probably not that. City, state, 01. We'll edit these three later. Alright, let's see. This is Blackhaven. Apply. Alright. Blackhaven, 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 Blackhaven. A nice solid color for a background. There we go. That should work. Although I don't quite like... There we go. I actually kind of like how the accent on that works without darkening it. It just looks weird over here. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Anyway, it actually has a flag. This one is gonna be slightly more challenging. Actually, you know what we could do? Make it a really dark teal. And then have the accent be kind of bright. Alright, I agree with the game. That needs to be more faded. Probably not that faded. There we go. Do these guys have any? No, they do not. It's fine. There's one more that we need right here. There we go. Typical P02. Now I need to figure out this bad boy. Save the pack. There we go. Perfections. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna then take that and make it a very bold color. Probably something a bit more dull. There we go. Is that brighter? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, tad brighter. We don't want it, like, glowing. Anyways, then what we're gonna do, I actually do like this color right here. So I'm gonna keep it. We're actually just going to fill that in. That goes away. Take that. There we go. Alright. Since the crew C00 has been born. I like that. Alright. Now, it'll be our job. Still have to do. How many do I have to do? Yellow? Two yellows? One is literally just a brighter yellow than the other. That's unfortunate. We'll figure that one out. It's another green. Alright. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, D6. F. Alright, there we go. Sith 0, 0. So it's more of a kiss. It's a kithical. There we go. Dash 1. And then we have 4 more flags to make because you should, yep, they have a flag. Alright, so what does Malcape need? What does Malcape need? Good old Malcape. Maybe a bit more yellow. There we are. I might just keep the same accent because I don't think the shade is gonna matter that much. And I'm trying to move on to the next. That's the problem. Yep, that's the problem indeed. Z. There we go. Confirmo. Let's get that. Who is that? It's purple height. Interesting. Alright. Let's see. I now need to name these fudge. Alright. Hellcastle. We'll do these guys first. Oh no. Get up there. Move. Oh my goodness. Did not want to move. There we go. Apply. Gonna take that color there. Going to smear it on that. You know what? I like the colors actually of the nation too. Let's go ahead. We'll find maybe darker. Darken her a bit more gray. Ooh, maybe a little too dark. No. Darker and gray was better. Yeah. That's comfy. That's really comfy. Sit, star. Gotta sit, star. Hell castles. Let's get rid of that function, please. Alright, what's going on with dish wall? Eight. E6. 36. Delta. Something's not right. That's not right. I can probably afford to make them a little bit brighter. That's fine. It works. And now what is this guy doing? Who's this? Hellcastle? Hellcastle? Does not need to be all the way over there. Add them in. Northwood. So this one has 8BD, 9F9. I don't know if this one's gonna work. Oh wow, that actually works fairly well. I might actually want to raise the vividness of this color real quick. There we go. Yeah, most of these flags are now flippin' Kithical flags. Oh my goodness, most of these flags are now Kithical flags. Now I feel a little bit guilty about putting this on the workshop. Alright, well, the flag pack is on the workshop now. Who's next? I actually didn't expect to finish all of those. There we go. Let me see. A good old list right here. Sub 5 there. I did finish the Craolite sub. Do I have my pen on me? I do not. Pen nowhere to be found. I need a pen. Here, half located Zine pen. Alright. Done in that one. Done with that. We got the Jinpei Dynasty. We got Kingdom Bornu. We got the Craolite sub. We have all of those done. I need the Imperial subs and the Esne subs. Great! Both very complicated and very annoying ones. Indeed, indeed. Alright. Playville. Where is it? Empire of the Lily versus... Oh, it's called The Empire. No. I think what we'll do. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hmm. You know what? We're gonna do something like this. Should be fine. Probably won't be. But we shall see. Malibag. Entraban. This looks a lot like, what is it? Is it Lenape? There's a flag that looks like this IRL. This is how you create fishing and trade wars. Let's see how this plays. Oh wow. Looks like we immediately have these guys jumping right on Cottontron. Yeah, some of these guys getting some of their money. And the Empire's filthy rich, as they should be. Oh shoot, I was supposed to show you. Yeah, nobody's... Hold on. Who's at war right now? NG's at war, unfortunately. They're supposed to be fairly rich. But yeah, the Jinpei, extremely powerful, with the Empire being in second. As an emperor, obviously being fairly powerful themselves. But they have a lot of powerful vassals too, that are a tad problematic, to say in the least. So who's winning over here? Purple Height. Jacques Dumero, they're not done yet. Looks like the Purple Height's still doing good. They gonna be able to annex anybody? Not quite. Almost, though. They get free? They finally got free. The Esne Emperor begins to fall. Best flag. Best flag I've ever created. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. And down with the Esne Emperor. Down with the Esne Emperor. And it's all over. That was quick. Let's see. Did Tomal take all of the Kiji kingdoms? The Fisher kingdoms? Yes, they did. By the way, it's all desert over here. You have the Fisher kingdoms down in here. They're worth a lot, but all of these are like desert empires, basically. And the Ashkaris is probably the most powerful one out of all of them. But in this game, I guess it's the Seshot. Jag känner för. Seshot. Wow, Seshot. They surprisingly lived after that. Kingdom Bornu, does still have one of their little puppets. I think they've annexed most of them by now. Jokuhaven completely gained its own freedom. I think these guys did too, but I'm not too certain. We're the biggest. The Yasna Emperor is obviously gone, but we have the Jinpei dynasty right here. Oh, Jokdu Meadow did indeed beat out the Did they destroy the entire coalition? Hold on. Oh no, it just changed under the Wolf Keep. The Wolf Keep's pretty strong. Crayolettes. Excuse me? I'll get back to that in a second. So you got this. Jokdu. So Wolf Keep is still the strongest. The Jokdu and who's the third one? Blackhaven. Which is all the way down here. So it's really just between the Wolf Keep and the Jokmadu Pact to unite the Kithicals. The Kithical tribes. What the heck happened here? What? Hmm. I like that one. So the Wolf Keep's not helping out their friends? I don't think the Wolf Keep's helping out their friends. They're gonna get isolated really quickly if they keep letting this happen. Although Jokmedu might get left behind too if this keeps happening. Is it Jokumedo? Jokumedo, not Jokdu. Oh my goodness, what happened to the Empire? It's doing fairly well. It annexed these other two. I think it was able to annex the forest people over here, the forest vassal, but it was not able to get a hold of their ore, their miner. The these guys, because they're technically, they have a lot of iron. How are they? Did they actually get, how much money can these guys already hold on to? Hold on. How big are they? Yeah, they're fairly large. Interesting. Yeah, the Kadoosh fight's already dead. Kanan Bornu's dead? Already? What? That's a nice name, Hellbay. Alright, see. Elfikiji's back. Planny is back. East Blue. East Blue. There's actually not as many cities as there should be in this area. They've been destroying a lot of them. Too bad. What about this area? They keeping most of them? Not really, no. There's also, it just seems like they haven't done a whole lot over here. Although I know that's not true because there's at least 3 or 4. Yeah, they've been fighting quite a bit. No colonizers though quite yet. Yeah, no colonizers just yet. They've been stopped over here by Joshstrom. It does look like Jinpei lost their little vassal over here. Wolftrons, I don't even know how they got this. This is really good territory, really easily defensible if they can get a core in the Kadushvite lens over there. Are these guys still allied with the Karelites? Still in the Karelites? Okay. Now, Karel is fairly strong. Who's winning? It looks pretty even, actually, between those three. Ang Z's still here. Whoop whoop. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Love to see Ang Z. Love them. They're so amazing. It's really defensible. This area right here is really defensible because you're in between mountains. There's not a whole lot of ways to get to you. Elfikiji. Elfikiji. Who are they under right now? East Lu. And then, yeah. Unfortunately, this is just the reality of the Fisher Kingdoms over here. They are constantly being subjugated by their surrounding powers, or just straight up being invaded and raided by the all these tribes out over here. Yeah, not like any colonization from the Esnaeans. Are they uniting? Not really. They're fairly disconnected. Grandington's Union, right after they took some of Purple Heights stuff over here. This is two different Purple Heights, okay. Oh. Remember when I said that was really defensible? Apparently not. Well, I guess they got invaded from the rear, which, kind of complicates things, eh? Got Creole over here. They're doing well. That is a lot of good defensible land. Although they don't have too much protection against the Empire, and they kind of need it. Not right yet, apparently, but they're going to need it. Oilhite is doing fairly well, but they're not doing amazing. It's deceptively looks good because this land, it's not profitable at all. This all right here, tundra, hills, mountain, it's not great. Not great for gold, not great for economy. Tiny little sliver of farmland. Really, this is just defensible so that if anybody tries to invade you, or if you get a city in here, you're pretty much guaranteed to be able to come back. But, for some reason, I'm gonna have to do something about this little strip right here, because this is... Yeah, I already remembered what it's supposed to do. Oh, looks like yeah, they're subjugating the islands, okay. Jakumeto staying together. I think they earned another friend, or they just got a new one. Hmm. I don't think anything's... Goodness gracious. I don't think anything big has happened in a minute. I'm pretty sure all the big tribes have fallen. The important ones, anyway. Because the important ones have colored flags. Well, the lore important ones, I should say. That doesn't always mean that they're actually super. Oh my goodness, we just saw the death of Sutki. That's unfortunate. Elfkeep is not having a good time right now. They're about to lose all of their money. There goes the Tomal Kingdom. Barely having to spend a single penny. And they're gonna rip right through all of Engjiland. There you go. Nice. Engzi, my little buddy. Welcome back. How dare you do... No. They immediately burned it down. Immediately burned it down. That's insane. That's insane. I like to see Elfie Kiji's back. Oh, there goes... No! No! In the last video, the last live, I should say. Oh my goodness, they burned the city down. How cruel do you have to be? How cruel do you quite have to be to burn down the whole darn city? It's not even necessary, I swear. But in the last video, I made a new formable nation, well, a new unique flag for a formable nation, called the Lily's Empire. Because New Lily actually conquered, like, everything. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? What are you doing, Elkfort? What are you doing? This does not seem like a smart idea. Although I think they just got out richer from that. And immediately got attacked by their... Oh, Barhut joined one of them. Yo, did Barhut just say flip it? They really did too. That's interesting, because these guys aren't even supposed to win. They're not even part of the flippin', because you're supposed to have... Okay, these guys aren't supposed to be allied to each other like that. Oh, I see. They're the only ones left. That's kind of sad and crazy. They're the only ones left of the same alliance. Oh, yep. Elk Fort just got isolated. Completely isolated. Poor Elk Fort. Barhoot might actually win this. Actually, I don't know. 1800. No, not really. It's a chance, but I don't think so. Oil Heights just been converted to Creolite. These guys are basically Christians, if I had to really describe them. Ile de Creste. And then you have the Creolites that are actually, like, the Christians in this scenario, they're actually a minority of the main religion, basically. And then New Lily, because what happened is the Creolites are an actual, like, culture, and they started preaching their religion over here in the Empire, but the Empire didn't like that, so they kicked them out, and they exiled a bunch of people, and that's what the city of New Lily was. The exiles of the Empire, but they were Creolites, but they weren't Creolite culture, they were just Creolite religion. Oh my goodness, the Empire is so rich. Oh my goodness, the Jinpei dynasty is so rich. Lore accurate Jinpei here. Although they're about to get conquered. It's amazing. I gotta fix these rivers. I desperately have to fix some of these rivers. Who is this? Order of the Lushwa. That's interesting. Uno Tops Union? It looks like you have a civil war going on over here in Esne. Reminds me of Japan right now. With Grandington holding the, what's it called? The Chrysanthemum throne. I think that was in Osaka. Northwood. I was about to say, Northwoods, you're supposed to be part of the Kithikal. Technically, the city-states are not part of this Kithikal, war for unification over here. Because the desert people are the Kithikals, and the city-states are just kind of outsiders, people that kind of settled near the Kithikals and participated in the conflict. But, yeah. I think Barhut and their friend might actually win this. Which is kind of crazy. I love it when people go to war over here. It's just this long corridor. There's only one way through. Oh, what happened? What just happened? Oh, Tomal just got crushed. Tomal just got crushed. By Sutki. Sutki has their revenge. Sutki has their revenge. And Elfie, Kiji, these guys, gotta hand it to them. They they never give up, yeah? Eastlu, they're kind of crazy too. Most of their land is kind of crap. I mean, actually, half of their land is crappy. They made a good empire out of what they could, and they made sure to get these fishing villages. So, Tomal, that's not where you're supposed to be. Tomal, that is not where you're supposed to be. You know it. Why would you do that? Joklahaven? Krael over here. What? Who? Are you really getting flippin' Bronze Age moment? Getting invaded by the sea peoples. Look at this. Bronze Age moment. Am I right, man? Like, how? How do you just get invaded like that? Are they gonna burn down a bunch of these cities over here? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. Who's gonna unite the river valley, though? I think Blackla's gonna actually get the, yeah, all the cities in the river valley, but they're not gonna... Oh, Jinpei Dynasty's back. Igzy. Okay. They're a new dynasty. I don't know if they're gonna last for long, but they're a new dynasty now. It's just a thing. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're not gonna be around forever. How rich can the Empire get? My goodness. They're supposed to be powerful, but they might be a little bit overpowered. Wolfkeep still still got the same friends. They're not turning their backs on each other, that's for sure. Elk Fort really said, if I can't beat him, join him. Yeah, these guys too. In case you didn't notice by the colors, they're not supposed to be part of the same coalition here. And these are all three different sides. Although, again, these guys technically aren't part of the conflict. They were just outsiders that participated in the conflict a lot. But they're not actually from over here. They came from the savannah, settled basically just on the outside of the desert. They saw the desert, they're like, oh, this is the corner of the world. And then they saw the Kithicals come from the corner of the world, which was a giant desert, and they're like, oh, you guys are cool. And they're like, hey, do you want to, I don't know, send some warriors over here to help us beat up these other guys? And thus started the age-long tradition of flipping participating in conflicts they had no idea what was going on in. And the Breshta dynasty. Surprisingly staying alive even though they have little to no money. Oh, Uno top. Everything's coming down, bro. Oh my goodness, no. I just realized their ally got conquered. That's unfortunate. Oh no, did they destroy it? Nope. They're fighting for that mandate of heaven, though. Just outside the walls. Goodness gracious. They barely won that. I don't think they're gonna survive for much longer, though. They might actually still win it. Because right now the Wolfkeep coalition, which was originally Purplite, a different Purplite than what currently exists in the Esne, but a Purplite nevertheless. What is this nonsense? Oh, the Tomal Kingdom's here. Alfie Kiji's now powerful. My goodness. Do we have any emperors? No, I haven't even looked at that. Maxine. Eastlu. The First Empire. Although most of their land is... Well, no, actually only a third of their land is trash. They're doing fairly well. Uniting all of Sutki. Tamal Kingdom's not really even around anymore. The Empire's still very huge, actually. Krael is no longer nearly as big as what it used to be. Findtron. My goodness, what happened here? If three nations decided to just all join together? And they can't pacify these flippin' cities down in here because they're still outsiders, which is really funny to me. Oh my goodness, but they are definitely vassalizing everybody they can along the way. They're actually going to become fairly powerful. They're more powerful than the Jinpei ever was. Oh, to add insult to injury. That sounds somewhat familiar. Qing Dynasty moment, yeah? gonna beat them back? Is Wolf keep gonna, like, unironic? Okay, I was gonna say, are they gonna, like, be the death of Barhood? What's going on here? Are you really fighting over something that useless? Who are you fighting? Fox Castle decided to take the long way around, and they're about to ruin. Oh my goodness. I will call them the Kythical Dynasty. Oh, nope, never mind. Krael decided they would come in and they would conquer the Kythicals and the Empire. Oh my goodness, what happened, bro? Krael really decided to flip and take whatever they could. Jinpei might be able to get their entire civilization back. We'll see. They were able to get their independence, but not the entire civilization. They were able to cut out their own corner. Unicorns here. What's up with these random islands, like having these sea people moments, man? This has almost never happened before. Usually the islands are so much weaker. Usually they're the ones getting dominated. Krael is now having problems. Uh, who do you... Uh, East Blues... Wait, is that them? Okay, no, they are still actually conquering the islands. The islands are just doing their own thing, I guess. Leaving. Looks like Grandington actually won the little civil war. Well, I don't know if they won. They just, their alliance came out on top, but who's strongest? Yeah, Purplehide is still stronger. That's interesting. Not the Kythical Purplehide, but the, what do you call them? The Esnean Purplehide. Black Corner. Oh, look at that. They have their flag back. It's such a shame that, like, some of the most successful ones around here don't have a flag. I mean, it's not true anymore, but... Oh, who's this? Milo Grave? Guess what? You know... Yeah, they don't really own anything anymore. But I will say, they are huge. You know? Hellhaven wasn't there long enough to be named into a dynasty. You do have the Brashta dynasty back. The Brashta? The Empire is a flippin' subject of Krael. Krael actually might be crazy in this one. They did, actually, last playtest that we had, they did actually end up owning, and conquering almost this entire area over here. The only thing is they didn't keep it for long. It was like 20 years later, and they were actually gone, wiped out, off the map. Yeah, I think me naming them Kithicals was, preemptively the good move there. Now everybody's rich. What is this nonsense? What? That's insane. These African powers over here are insanely powerful. It's almost surprising that they're not colonizing anything other than the islands, because usually you have the dynasties that colonize Sutki. This is actually what Engzi is supposed to look like, unfortunately. But yeah, you have the dynasties over here that colonize Sutki. These guys that just usually end up going into the Kithicals, and the Kithicals that usually go on into here, eventually dominate this whole area of land over here. Who's this? The Brashta dynasty. That's why they get renamed to dynasties if they start having cores in this. I don't even think the Jinpei has many. Okay. Never mind. Brashta. Brashta. Brashta was not even there for a long time. Nilong? I don't know, Hellhaven just popped out of nowhere. That's a lot of cities. That's a lot of gold for a little bit of land. Usually you're not allowed to hold on to that much money. And Brashta's dynasty is not gonna last that much longer. They burned down the city. Who's this? Healthfar? Heathfar? What are you doing over here, bud? How'd you even get over there? Milo Heights gone. Gone. Milong Dynasty. They're not going to last much longer. Playville's back. One of the few with a good flippin' flag. I mean, Krael has a pretty good flag. I probably have to fix it because it doesn't even look right. It's a cave. Cave dwellers, I think. Call the dwarves. It's a better name for them. The dwarven nation over there. They like to dig deep and dig greedily. What is What's going on here? Oh, yeah, okay, I remember now. Who's... Krail is flippin' scary, dude. Although the Kithical Foxes, no joke. They are only stopped by those hills. I just now realized that. They are only stopped by those hills. So we're gonna get ya. We're gonna get ya. Heathvars cares not. They said, we are the Emperor of Esne. We don't care if we didn't come from this island. We are islanders. Thus, thus that makes us eligible for the mandate of heaven. Seizes the throne. But it doesn't just work like that. You can't do that. Yes, I can. Wait, is this Heath or Heathvar? It's Heathvar. Tiny little island nation. Technically speaking. This is their home island. They are getting invaded by another little tiny island. Jokupat. Alfikiji's over here still. Sutki's still here. Tomal Kingdom's not, though. I think they got pushed out completely. All their cores are probably gone. Maybe, maybe not. No, Heathvar is legitimately going ham on these guys. Who are you at war with? No, you're at war with somebody still. Are you gonna get conquered? Probably not. There's so much to go through to get... Never mind. You might get conquered. That'd be so weird. Oh. East Lu said, I am going to own all of Sutki. And then immediately failed. Kithical Fox is really trying to live up to their name. The only issue is they are no longer the Shinshi dynasty. They can no longer hold that title. Uh-oh. Yeah. Turns out not everybody wants Eastlu to become the owner of Sutki proper. Looks like Krael actually lost a little bit of land to the dwarves. Yeah, Kithkul's only being stopped by those hills right now. Only stopped by those hills right now. Kithical Fox. I don't think the Kithical Fox is going to be going anywhere anytime soon. And the Brashta might get wiped out. The Kithical Fox kind of has a history of just deleting the Brashta cities. Okay, they kept it. Interesting. Who's this? Wolfhook. Playville's back. Again. Interesting. They decided to attack the Kithical Fox. One of the strongest nations on the map right now. Like, the strongest nation in the West. Pretty much by far. Other than Heathvar, but Heathvar is not really in the West. It's right here, it is in the West. Well, that just happened. Who conquered them? The Empire. Okay. Empire was just conquered by Krael and the dwarves. Interesting. Alfikiji's still here. Tomal Kingdom's back. I don't know who that was. Treaty of White Crag. Looks like Tamal Kingdom's gonna try to keep their independence, but it's probably not gonna work. Heathvar is still trying to get in on that. Although it looks like they got caught with their pants down by Purple Height. Purple Height's not having it. Purple Height is not having it right now. They want to reclaim all of their former glory. It's not going to be easy because they've fallen quite a bit. Who technically has Grandington technically has the mandate? Who are you fighting? Jakupot? Oh. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I was about to say, you can't really just... Why so many cities? Is there nobody over here? That is a person there. Mythical Foxes. Really trying to become owner of the river valleys. This should actually become Feckle. Don't worry. You see how many flags? This is why I'm a little bit upset that, like, and why I was getting upset that none of the flags were being used. I made so many flags for the Kithicals, and it was like, if one of the three nations that didn't make a flag won the Kithical Civil War, I was gonna be angry. Where is it? There we go. That's unfortunate. How is the Brashta over here? How are you guys still here? How are you guys still alive right now? Jinpei probably only has one or two cities left. They did not get far. I say as they revive once more. This, oh, the Mythical Fox has started to invade. Yeah, they're not getting their independence anytime soon. Shoot. Again, I don't know how the Brashta's over. You have more than one city over here? How far is your flippin'... How far did your empire get, dude? Let me belong over here. Mythical fox. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think the Mythical fox are returning. Because I kind of wanted to rename them the Qingxi dynasty again, but yeah, Feckle just died once more. Let's see, who are the top 5? Because I don't even look at the top 5, to be fairly honest. East Lu. Yeah, I don't like, it's just such the same thing that keeps on happening until somebody comes out on top. Something about the revolts in this region, in the desert region, that just makes it so unstable. Elk Crag, pretty much the same thing. Literally 3 of the top 5 are in Sutkir, but they don't do anything on the global scale. Like, you have Heathfar over here. Heathfar is over here in the islands. They're messing with the Milong dynasty. They're over here tackling the Mythical fox, Playgrave, in this region. And they're over here in Esne. Like, look at how much Heathfar is doing. And they're in Sutki. They're doing all of this, but when you look at Eastlu, the most they're doing is they're kind of interacting with the islands over here. But it's mostly just Sutki. Mostly just Sutki. Sutki in the islands. Elk Crag, Sutki in the islands. Heath, Sutki and technically the islands, technically Esne. But nothing more beyond themselves. Which is interesting. Fairly interesting. Lore accurate. This is meant to represent Africa, and it's fairly accurate. For historically speaking, in Africa, but I don't know how I did that. I don't know how it happened. Because this isn't the first time this has happened. It happens a lot. Usually it's a desert empire that just forms out of nowhere over here and beats up everybody. Is Kanan Bornu back? Nope. That's annoying. I got excited there for a second. Mythical Fox is actually massive right now. Unfortunately, Milong Dynasty has never gotten big enough to become considered an empire. Why did you move your capital all the way over here? It's like one of the most exposed places you could move your capital to. Are they going to become? Probably won't call them that, since they actually are the proper Kithicals now. I didn't actually expect them to become more or less the Kithical Empire. Barhut? Really? How? I mean, I kind of see how, but I just didn't expect... Oh, look. I didn't expect to see you here. Welcome back, Malberg. What did you just do? No, the Brasha dynasty just got back. It's insane how much the flippin' Kithical Foxes invaded without actually conquering. You're so lucky. How? Did you last that long without losing your capital? Anyways, yeah. It's so funny how much they actually conquer without getting into the river valleys. And Brasha Dynasty's like, I'm not done with you yet. Playgrave's never gonna get their freedom back. Milo Height is, doomed. Yeah, that doesn't look pretty for them. Why is Hellhaven back? Here's Nebraska. And they ran out of money. Looks like the Milong is like actually just migrated to the flippin' valleys. The Kithicals are putting up a ton of cities in the Krael region, though, in South Krael. Looks like Krael is moving into the mountains and the hills and tundra. Up here, over here. Yeah. Ooh. I was about to say, did they just get wiped from the map? Oh, wow. No, they're pretty safe. There's like 2 villages over there. Jinpei, on the other hand, are in serious danger. Ooh, Brashta Dynasty, actually. Might be under threat now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Brashta Dynasty does not have that many cities left. Milong. Milong. I think that's the only Brashta core left. Well, maybe on their island. Nope. If somebody else cores, which I don't really like. I don't hate it. But if somebody else cores the city, the previous owner loses its core. Which I don't like. It's not terrible. It's just not good. Suboptimal. That's all. My legs are just dead. Yeah, Raven then. I don't know what you were planning on there, bud. Heathvar said they're coming back. Wow. Okay. What? Okay. Welcome back. Uno stand upkeep. Milong Dynasty decided that they're not dealing with it anymore. Although Heathvar did run out of cash. The Kithcal Horde does not have much cash themselves. They did get their independence, but yeah, everybody's taking this chance to just pounce. Heathfard's not gonna be able to recover from this. My goodness. My goodness, what is going on here? Yeah, I don't think Heathfar is gonna. Oh, they're still alive. Somewhere. Somehow. Gone. Purple Height is now probably the proper Esne Emperor. They're also stronger than, like, ever before, pretty much. The Kithicals are gone. Oh my goodness, they burned 2 cities down? 3? It's only supposed to be a 1 in 3 chance. So to see them burn down cities back to back is kind of insane. Because on one hand, they no longer have to deal with rebels, but on the other hand, they just lose their ability to make some money. The Kithcal Fox are still here. Northwood, I was about to say, Northwood, are you even part of the flippin' Kithicals? I gotta have to make... Who? What? Where? This is backwards. That's backwards, but okay, that's backwards. But alright, do your thing, bro. Yeah, they've been around for a few hundred years. They were probably in the river valley for 100 years. So they're properly Brightbird. What the hell? Craolites have gone down. And again, we'll see that 1, 2, 3 of the top 5 are all from Sudki. But flipping 1, 2, 3 don't interact with anybody outside of Sudki and maybe the islands. Oh, that's pretty funny. You have Esne over here. Technically, they're not interacting with anybody either. Do they not have money? What's going on here? I was about to say, what are you doing? Just move. They are out of money. Yeah, the Milong dynasty might have pushed out the Kithical Fox, but it came at a hefty cost. The Brashta dynasty is back, though. Heathmar is back. Wildly different place, but Heathmar is back. I'm not renaming these guys to a dynasty. Unless they get kicked out. Unless they get kicked out of Suitcase. That's a different story. What? What? Why? Yeah, I was about to say, you lost all of your friends, huh? Wait. Oh my goodness. The dwarves are now stronger than Krael. That's kind of crazy. What does Wolf keep doing down here? And aren't you guys supposed to be allies? Oh no. The Brashta dynasty said we're taking back our claimed homelands. Yeah, the Kid School said we don't want any separate political entities. Everybody will do exactly as I say. Hope you have the money to back that up, though. Who's gonna? He was about to say. They're both at their height. And surprisingly, usually this doesn't happen, but all of the island capitals have survived. Usually these things get burned down during the unification of Esne, but at least 2 of them usually get burned down, but all of them are still around, like 500 years later. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, Brashta's gone. Brashta! Oh, okay, they're still... What? They earned a new core. That's kind of funny. Yep, there goes the Kid School Fox. It's really random islands just all of a sudden becoming really powerful. The top 5 most powerful empires today. Well, in history, where are they today? Oh my goodness. I don't think they liked being subjugated. Alright, so you have Kithical Fox. They're pretty powerful, but not the strongest. East Blue, which is really powerful, but they are the strongest. But they're not as strong as they used to be. Elk Crag, which is nowhere near as strong as what they used to be. But they are fairly powerful. Milong Dynasty, which is nowhere near powerful anymore. They're barely original power. Barely. And these guys, they are pretty much still at the height of their power. Kind of. Esne is at the height of their power. Oh, wow. I was gonna say it's the first time that's happened, but no, I didn't realize they actually died. Get the claw. Oh my goodness. These guys are very strong. They're finally interacting with with other continents. Unfortunately, it's probably the weakest nation to do so. The one that should probably focus on it the least. Keep on burning down the Brashta dynasty. I don't really understand it that much. What do y'all hate about them so? What do they do? Wow, I really hope you're... Nope. Oh, they are friends. How are you all friends? This does not make any sense. Lore-wise, this alliance does not make any sense. Imagine the Ottoman Empire. It's Switzerland, I guess. Or, yeah. Ottoman Empire, Switzerland, flippin' France, and Malacca all got together in an alliance. And the Milong dynasty decided to return. They said, guys, we got the milk. Don't worry, we got the milk. Inslu, Elk Crag. You all in one alliance? That's too much. That's too much. Elfie Kiji's still here. That's insane. Usually those guys are gone. Who's rich? Obviously not the people at war. Can y'all peace out or something soon? There you go. Milong Dynasty's fairly rich. Is that... Bro. And you're going in places they've never been before. Okay. 26. They're fairly rich. 10,000. They're huge. That's an insane amount. What? That's Playgrav's lead. Order of Elcrag. Oh my, what? Did they actually unite? It is literally just Esne. It is literally just Esne. It's literally just Esne. It's amazing. Okay. I think that's the first time I've seen Esne kind of peacefully unite in an odd sense. Will Eastloop finally properly be put out of their misery? No, no, they will not. Although they are never going to be that powerful again. Probably. Maybe. Probably not true. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what just happened, but there was a lot of... What? 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 Westcrag just got kicked out of the unification that they already were part of. So they joined the Union and then got kicked out of the Union by Mi Long, and the proper Esne Emperor literally just switched sides, is from the looks of it. They just switched sides. What? No, what? So you have the Mi Long dynasty here, along with the Mi Long dynasty. How did that happen? I mean, I know how. I'm just surprised, that's all. Brashta, what do you think you're doing? You're not getting the Empire back, bro. Oh. Kithical Bar is broke. They're losing all their fishing lands to the Mi Long dynasty. I'm just gonna call this the Esne. So it's just Esne, okay? Although the Kithical Fox Syndicate is kind of going crazy. Kithical Bars, though. They thought they could just rise back up. That's funny. You don't get to just come back, my dude. So, who are the top? Yep, Esne proper. Esne is in the lead. This is pretty accurate. Although I didn't want to unite all of Esne in the beginning because I didn't want them to be too powerful. Just imagine flipping 20,000. What 20,000 could do? Well, probably only be like 15,000, but still 15,000 and nobody else has more than 8,000 at the beginning of the game? Are you kidding me? Like, even if I united the entire empire, they wouldn't have more than flipping... They wouldn't have more than 10,000. If I united all the Craelites, they wouldn't even... With the Caduceite people, they still wouldn't have a chance. There's only 20 nations left. Oh, Jakupai's. Jakupai is struggling. Like 60% of their nation is just desert. They are struggling. Makes so much money. And who are you at war with that's wasting all of your money like this? Dokupot and Heathbar. Westcrag came back. Let's see if you can invade them in time. They're out of money. Damn. Oh, you subjugated them. Alright. Could you just stop warring for a minute? Why are all the big... Why are the top dogs all at war? It's not profitable. There we go. Elfie Kishi's somehow making less money than Lou. I wonder how. Esne makes almost 200 gold a second. That's kind of insane. These guys are also insane. What is this? What is this nonsense? East Lu just got a big power jump, but I don't think it's gonna do anything. Not for them, anyways. You have Elfie Kiji that barely tops 100. Oh no, the backstab of the century. The Craolites. No! Hold the lines! They might survive, because those are hills. And they're not easy to capture. Not hills. Hills and mountains. You can see how much it's taking to... Where is their last city? Oh, on an island. Yeah. Who's this? That's kind of funny. Elfie Kiji said, "We're tired of being conquered by other people." Who did you give money to and why? You just gifted somebody a bunch of money. What did you just spend, like, 14 grand on? I'm looking for an extra city or something somewhere. I've probably been coring all of these cities over here. It's probably where most of the money is going. Because they're making crazy amounts of money right now. Alright. I think... Oh my goodness. It's only 16 nations left. I think it's fairly clear who the top contenders actually are. Clearly, Mighty Fort is the victor here. A nice Kithical bar. Pushing Hefty into Esne, but again, tiny little island nation just doing whatever they want. How? Why? Yeah, Esne's not going to be gone forever, but they definitely are going to probably get their butts handed to them. And these guys aren't going away anytime soon. Although they are weaker than they used to be. To have these two allied to each other is flippin' insane. So, oh, I was gonna say it's unfair, but I think it's equally unfair. Because all of Sutki is basically united against the world almost. And so it's only fair that, like, all of flippin' Esne and, or all of Wesne and Natsuki unite against Sutki. What is this? Oh, okay. Hmm. How many empires have there been? Feckle is the last one to not reach empire. There's been more than 10. And actually, most of them are still alive. So, statistically speaking, if you get to become an empire, your nation will live on after a few hundred years, even if they're conquered. Because there's just so much land, so many cores that you can pop up from that it's almost impossible for a nation to squish you. Except if you're where the Brashta dynasty. Yeah, those guys they're long gone. Typical Bar has some real flippin' revolt problems. Alright though, I'm gonna call it there. Y'all try to have a nice day, and I hope to see you all next time.